Yeah, so I saw Joker.
Yeah,
That was fucking awesome.
yeah. I've nearly forgotten the whole
I know.
movie. I'll let you go in a minute so I can just spill this out.
Go.
It
I wish we could have talked about it
earlier,
sooner.
yeah. It was boring, and it was okay.
I don't know if
It was nothing
boring.
groundbreaking. Like
Definitely wasn't groundbreaking.
it was like the story of a guy who had an abusive mum
Yeah.
and a father that wasn't around.
Yeah.
It's like, all right,
Yeah.
I've seen that a
Yeah,
trillion
yeah.
times.
And it's
like
clever the way that they connected it. And I reckon, do you reckon that they wrote it initially
As
to
not a
be-
Joker movie.
Yeah.
I hope they did, but then I hope they didn't because they sold it short by making it a Joker movie.
Maybe.
And that's the only way they could, in this current day and age, that's the only way they
Yeah.
could have got this movie through.
Yeah, yeah.
Whereas, like, I've
Because
bloody gone
the
on
director
about
was Todd
100 times.
Phillips.
Yeah.
And he's done fucking all comedy movies. He did the Hangover,
Hangover and that, yeah.
Old School.
Yeah.
Like,
It was well shot, and you got immersed in the world of dirty, grungy New York or whatever it's called,
Yeah.
Gotham City and
Yeah.
that. Yeah. But it was very predictable.
yeah, I didn't get shocked by anything.
Sorry. It was predictable. But they threw in some things.
Yeah.
Like, I remember watching it. This is all spoilers, so if you haven't watched it, fuck off.
Yeah.
The girlfriend.
Yeah.
Like, I remember watching it, and
That was the one part in the movie where they revealed that she's not his girlfriend that I didn't like. That was
Hold
the
on,
one
what do you mean?
Where they revealed it to the audience. How
As
did
in
the
they smashed it
flashbacks.
over your head?
Correct.
Yeah, I know. It's very...
Why?
I know.
I understood it.
Yeah, I know.
As soon as he's sitting there and she goes, "You're in the wrong house." Cool, I get it.
I know.
And now it's like, ooh,
Yeah.
she wasn't actually there.
And they throw these flashbacks over not being there. I know, they dumbed it down, but...
Fucking annoying. Don't need to.
Yeah,
Don't-
you-
I reckon that wasn't his choice. The director.
I nearly knocked that water over. No, correct. The higher ups would have seen
Yeah.
it and would have gone, we need to explain this
Yeah,
clearly.
fuck
But
yeah.
there's other things in there that weren't explained clearly. So
Go on.
Before that, like, I remember saying it was predictable. I remember watching it and thinking, why the fuck is she with him? I don't get why is she with him? And then it's like, she's not. It's like, oh,
Yep.
makes sense. Do you think he killed her?
Nah.
You see, I think he did.
Nah.
Why no? Just because they didn't show it?
Well, I have my own theory, but I'll wait till you're finished with all of your stuff.
Well, because the next scene is a scene of him sitting in his room laughing uncontrollably,
yeah.
and in the window behind is blue and red lights.
Yes.
That's all that scene is.
Yeah.
Why is he laughing uncontrollably?
Yeah.
And then the other thing is, and I sort of got this, I thought of this, and this is credit to like Game of Thrones, which I never got this either until it got hit over my head. In Game of Thrones, the books, they're all written from people's point of views.
Yeah, yeah.
And I've said this already, but in season 4, whenever it was, when Joffrey dies, and then Jamie virtually raped Cersei next to Joffrey's body.
Yeah.
I remember watching that at the time and being like, this is fucking dumb as. This
Yeah.
is just to shock people.
Yeah,
Jamie never raped Cersei. He loved her. Rah, rah, rah. But then you read the book again, and because that chapter is written from his point of view, he says things like, she was pushing me
Asking
away,
for it.
but I knew that was her way of saying she wanted me to do it.
right.
And so you're reading it like, oh, this is consensual.
Yeah.
But it's from his point of view,
Yeah.
and it probably wasn't. In the movie, so yeah, I think he killed the girlfriend.
Okay.
And I think the entire last 15 minutes never happened.
That is the thought that I had immediately.
He never killed Robert De Niro.
He
never went on the show.
Correct. I felt like the point that it kicked into his imagination was when his mum died.
When he kills his mum? Or maybe he never does.
Yeah. So and then I saw a meme. So that was my thing. Immediately after we walked out of the movie, I said to Deb, I reckon half of that shit didn't happen because the reason why I thought that is they showed the scene where Bruce Wayne and his parents are walking down the street twice at the end.
Oh yeah, before they get shot.
So they show it from them walking out of the city and everything's fucking batshit crazy, right? and you can hear all these noises, you can hear all this stuff going on, there's fucking heaps of shit going on, and then the guy comes out and he kills him.
Yep.
Then, when he's thinking about it in hospital again, for some reason, he thinks about that. But he wasn't there.
He wasn't there. I can't remember that, but okay.
He wasn't there. He was on the top of the car.
Yep.
Everyone was cheering at him, right? So he didn't see that happen. So how did he know that happened?
Yeah.
Also, when he has that flashback, it's silent, apart from inside the scene where the guy is about to kill Bruce Wayne and his parents.
Yeah.
It's completely silent. There's no havoc going on, and he's thinking about it and laughing, and he goes, "You wouldn't get it," to the chick.
Right.
So that's what made me go, okay, I reckon he imagined heaps of that.
Because we already
But then,
because we've already been told when they smashed you over the head with it
that he imagines shit.
that we have what's the word?
Unstable.
No. We have I can't think of the fucking word. We have a narrator or a character or whatever that can't be trusted.
Yes.
What he's viewing and seeing
Correct.
isn't happening.
Correct.
And now we're seeing and viewing what he's doing,
Yeah.
probably not happening.
Yeah, and I saw, and
A lot of people don't. A lot of people wouldn't have picked that up. So
Deb didn't think that any of it was in his head,
she thought all of it was real.
apart from the girlfriend thing, which is I think what
Yeah.
they intended the public to believe. But then I saw this meme the other day, and you've probably seen it, where the clocks don't change throughout the whole movie.
Yeah, I didn't look into that.
Well, I haven't watched it again. Deb went and saw it again. I go, watch for that and think about my theory. And she goes, yeah. And she still didn't say that she knows.
All the clocks are stuck on the one time or something.
Yeah, every single clock
But
in the
that's been
movie is...
that's been in other movies.
Yeah.
Can't think of which ones.
Sweet can.
Yeah. So I touch her. Sweet can. So, Mr. Simpson, you admit you touched her can. Mr. Simpson, your silence is only going to prolong your...
Mr. Simpson! Mr. Simpson!
No! Is this like that time where the crocodile bit that lady's bottom? Oh, yeah, we had a good laugh about that. But that crocodile was sexually harassing that woman. Fuck. That's where you Simpsons were ahead of their time.
Fucking oath. But yeah, the fact that the clocks are the same throughout the whole movie could indicate that it's all in his head throughout the whole movie.
He's frozen in a time. He's frozen in time.
Yeah, well, he's always been in hospital. He's always imagining things, which
I don't think he's
sense.
always been. He's always been in hospital from a point.
Yeah, I think before, you know, when they yell at him when he's walking down the stairs,
The cops.
the cops.
Yep.
I reckon that's where he got arrested. So that's immediately after he kills his mum.
Yeah. See, you could.
You never know.
You never know, and you don't know. You don't know at what point does reality stop. You don't know. You can guess when it stops.
Yeah.
Because it might stop. It probably stops the exact point the point he works out the girlfriend's not real. The fact he works out his mum abused him and isn't his real mum.
Yeah.
That's
Bruce Wayne's dad isn't his dad.
Yeah, those three things.
Yeah.
I reckon from there reality stops.
Yeah, because I was
ending-
real interested when they were playing at the point that he could have been Bruce Wayne's brother. I was like, that's sick, but it's not true because it's not true in any other DC
Yeah,
shit.
but that DC shit, I couldn't give a flying fuck.
I know you don't.
My little cousin Nicholas, he wanted to have a chat about it, and he made plenty of good points. But he was like, I didn't like it because the Joker is meant to be a very clever psycho, thinks of 100 different ways, and anarchist. This Joker's a fucking weak idiot. And I go, yeah, but it shouldn't be a Joker movie.
Yes. Yeah.
They chuck that on there
Correct.
so people go watch it, and also they chuck that on there so that it can
more
slip.
movies.
They're not gonna make more movies.
I hope they don't.
They won't.
I hope
think
they don't.
I think Joaquin Phoenix said he's not doing it.
Yeah, good.
But also so they can slip it in to our mainstream.
Because that would never be a mainstream movie if it didn't have Joker on it.
Correct.
No way. It would still be released, but it would have been some shitty art house movie.
Yeah.
That Joaquin Phoenix still could have been in.
Yeah.
But I heard
wouldn't
that
been as big.
they originally had someone else in mind, and then they asked Joaquin, and he was like, yeah. But then they started to write it around him being the Joker. Or something.
His abilities as well. He was
He's
great.
a
I hope
fucking
he
mad
gets
dog.
nominated for.
As if he won't.
something.
He can't not, man. That movie's fucking. It's.
They
tops.
don't give, but they don't give comic book movies anything unless
don't?
unless you're Heath Ledger and you literally die.
But I don't think he got really any.
He did. He won
might have
best
got
way.
supporting
He
actor.
won fucking Academy Award.
Did he?
Yeah. He was the second ever post
Mortem.
death person.
Yeah, right. Okay.
I thought Joaquin Phoenix was grouse. I really liked. I mean,
Yeah.
he takes a fuckload of talent to be able to laugh, do that thing while he's like nearly crying at the same time, like on the train before he shoots those three guys. He was like laughing and choking and crying and that at the same time.
And I read those articles that you sent me about.
Yeah, see, they're everywhere.
Guardians.
Like I don't know why they annoy me.
No, they're fucking annoying.
But why?
Because it's,
You didn't make it, and
know,
they're
it's-
not.
and it's- and it's an opinion
the
piece.
article is a lie. So
It's
why does it
opinion
annoy you?
piece.
Why do lies annoy you?
I don't think I get as annoyed as you do.
I don't get annoyed at all, really. No, I don't. I really don't. I more get annoyed at people
the way
that aren't aware.
that works. Oh, okay.
Like again, like most generally middle-aged people that I talk, they're like, "Oh, I heard it's really, really bad." Heard from where?
Yeah,
from
exactly.
What? Have you seen it? You grew up. That Taxi Driver came out in the 70s.
Yeah.
The King of Comedy came out in the 70s.
Yeah.
Falling Down came out in the early 90s, I think. They're all movies that did the Joker movie a trillion times better and based it in our reality. Joker movie would have had it would have been better if it was based in New York City as opposed to Gotham City, if it was based in reality. But they can't do that because we have those movies already.
Yeah.
It's called fucking Falling Down. It's called Taxi Driver. They exist. Go watch them. I get annoyed when people are like, I was chatting to one person. Oh, it really affected me. Really, really affected me. How? Tell me how. And then Julia's like, shut up. They're allowed to say things. I'm like, no, they're not. You can't just say anything and not be fucking criticised as an idiot. And it's like, no, I have friends that suffer with things like that. Do ya? Okay.
How does this affect you, though?
That's irrelevant to
Correct.
you. It's just people. It's like it's people who like being
Secondhand.
victims. It's like you're bankrupt of any creativity, so you latch on to the fact you're offended, and that's now your fucking creativity. It was a fine movie that was average.
I've seen
average.
I've seen 100 times worse movies than that.
Everybody should have by now.
Yes,
An
correct.
adult. An adult should have seen worse movies than that. More shocking.
Have you seen-
more thought provoking?
What's that Funny Games? Have you seen that movie?
No, I know it.
It's fucking sick.
Yeah.
And that's brutal and it's unsettling and
Brutal just because it's violent.
there's violence in it, but the characters are very unsettling and unhinged and that's a movie that does that, but more fucked up.
Yeah.
Like, I won't go into any
I haven't
details,
seen
but
it.
shit happens in it and you're like, fuck, nah. And Joker, no, it's just some guy that kills people.
Yeah,
But after going through some shit.
One of the biggest I mean, I'm happy for the people who made the movie because the massive beat up and the garbage articles from the fucking Guardian and shit like that only made it the highest fucking box office R-rated movie of all time.
Yeah.
I'm happy for them that they did well.
Yeah.
That's why. I mean, that's end of the day. It's like the old Eminem thing. The more people criticise it,
Correct.
the more people wanted
There's
to
no-
fucking listen to it.
Yeah, no such thing as bad publicity.
No.
There's criticism.
Yeah,
But
I haven't
criticism's
heard.
good.
I haven't heard any genuine criticism of the movie, other than it was a rehash of movies that have existed for many years already. It was predictable.
To an extent.
Yeah, if
an
you
extent.
ignoring all the unreliable main character, like you don't know what's real and what's not, ignoring that stuff, which again has been done before, but that's fine.
Yeah, I
If
can't
you-
say I was surprised by anything that happened.
Yeah,
I wasn't like, oh, I didn't see that coming.
no.
It's like, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, it makes sense in a movie that I've seen 100 times before. Yeah. It's like here comes the part where the only part that was surprising me was not even. I was going to say the part that was surprised me was the fact he had that girlfriend, but then I thought it's a Hollywood movie. Of course, there has to be a love interest. But then they, flipped it and she's not real or whatever. Not the worst movie I've ever seen.
I loved it.
Better
I thought
than
it was
other
fucking-
movies.
I thought it was really good. I thought it was good. I'd probably say like a 9 out of 10.
Nah.
I would. I really enjoyed it.
No way.
I didn't.
It
Apart
was-
from that,
I enjoyed it too. I thought it was great too.
yeah.
But so you say it's a step under your greatest movie of all time?
Well, I've got a lot of movies that I give 10. I rate a lot of movies on IMDb.
Yeah, I'm a Yelper. Was that from South Park? Yeah, I'm an IMDb.
Yeah.
Why?
Rate a
What-
lot of 10s.